Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the truth behind corporate statements. Today we're sifting through Regenerex Pharma's latest announcement, and let's just say there's some interesting new partnerships and obligations to discuss. If you like these unfiltered looks at company filings, make sure you're subscribed and join our Discord server for more. Regenerex Pharma Inc. has been busy. They've just signed a pretty significant deal with an Australian company called Holista Caltech Limited. This isn't just a small handshake agreement, it looks like a major step towards getting their advanced wound care products into more hands, especially in the United States. First off, who is Holista Caltech? They're described as a global leader in making really pure ovine collagen, which comes from sheep. They seem to be all about sustainable health and using natural ingredients, which sounds good. They're located in Perth, Australia, and have manufacturing in Collie, Western Australia, plus a nano collagen facility in Malaysia. So what does this deal actually mean for Regenerex? Holista is going to exclusively produce and supply their special collagen. This includes some patented high-tech forms of collagen, like nano collagen. Regenerex plans to use these to develop, test, and sell advanced wound care products. The main target market right now is the USA, but they also mention expanding to other global markets later on. One of the key parts of this agreement is exclusivity. Regenerex has snagged exclusive worldwide rights to sell Holista's collagen for anything related to wound care. That's a pretty big deal because it means they're the only ones who can use Holista's specific collagen technology for this market globally. This can really help them stand out from competitors. Now let's talk about the money, because this is where it gets really interesting. Regenerex has some serious minimum purchase commitments. For the rest of 2025, they need to buy at least $50,000 worth of Holista's collagen. That number jumps significantly to $3 million in 2026, then $6 million in 2027, and then a whopping $9 million every year from 2026, then $6 million in 2027, and then a whopping $9 million every year from 2026, then $6 million in 2027, and then a whopping $9 million every year from 2026, then $6 million in 2027, and then a whopping $9 million every year from 2026, then $6 million in 2027, and then a whopping $9 million every year from 2028 onwards. This is a clear sign of their commitment and expectation for growth. It means they're betting big on these products and Holista is counting on those sales. If Regenerex can't meet these minimums, Regenerex isn't just buying the collagen, they're also taking on the responsibility and cost of clinical studies and getting approvals from the US Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, and other important agencies. This is a critical step for any medical product. They have to prove their wound care solutions are safe and effective, and that's a costly and time-consuming process. Beyond just supplying what they have, the companies are also planning to work together on developing new ideas. They'll be looking into fresh ways to use this nanocollagen technology in advanced wound care. And if they come up with anything new and patentable, they'll share ownership of that intellectual property. This kind of partnership can lead to groundbreaking discoveries and solidify their market position. The agreement is set to last as long as the patents for this collagen technology are active. However, things aren't set in stone forever. Either company can end the deal early. This could happen with just a 90-day notice, or if one party messes up, goes broke, or if they both just decide to part ways. This gives them some flexibility, but also introduces a layer of risk if the relationship sours or business conditions change. Alright, let's look at this from a higher level like Warren Buffett might. Regenerex is making a strategic move, betting on a partnership for a key ingredient. The minimum purchase commitments are heavy, especially the ramp up to $9 million annually. This signals strong confidence from Regenerex, but it also creates dependency and financial pressure. If their market penetration or product development falters, meeting those future obligations could become a serious challenge. The exclusivity is great for them, giving them a competitive edge, but it also means they're placing a huge bet on this single technology from Holista. The joint innovation is a good sign for future growth, but those efforts often take time and competitive edge, but it also creates dependency and financial pressure. If their market penetration or product development falters, meeting those future obligations could become a serious challenge. The exclusivity is great for them, giving them a competitive edge, but it also means they're placing a huge bet on this single technology from Holista. In my opinion, Regenerex is taking a calculated risk to accelerate its growth and solidify its market presence in advanced wound care. The partnership with Holista provides access to potentially cutting-edge collagen technology. However, the significant and escalating minimum purchase commitments are a major financial undertaking that investors should watch closely. The success of this venture hinges on Regenerex's ability to navigate regulatory hurdles, effectively market the new products, and achieve the sales volumes necessary to meet its contractual obligations to Hollister. The company's stated mission to solve chronic wound closure and reduce amputations is ambitious, and this agreement is a tangible step towards achieving that. But the financial burden of this partnership is substantial. Verringe is on Regenerex's ability to navigate regulatory hurdles, effectively market the new products, and achieve the sales volumes necessary to meet its contractual obligations to Hollister towards achieving that. But the financial burden of this partnership is substantial. What do you think about this deal? Does Regenerex's big bet on collagen seem like a game changer or a risky gamble? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description to keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.